Coffee time! Hello, Rover! Hello, Yarrow! It is indeed coffee time. I'm just getting some water. Whew. I'm tired. Alright, I guess I can get started. Wait, why does it say game progress so little when I'm supposed to be on day 10? I am confusion. Is it because I did not get to any ending just yet? It's Thursday, September 28th, 2023. Alright. New image recognition tech confusing gnomes with dwarves. Damn, that's racist. Robots asked to give ultimate advice? Ultimate advice? Which ultimate? Ooh, you come. Sorry. Elven burnout is real, and here's how to avoid it. True. Alright. It's so weird. It's raining. It's been pouring rain in the game. Like in game, but here it's actually super hot because it's summer. It's almost too hot. It's weird to be playing in a game where it's cold and rainy and gloomy and depressing and playing that in the middle of summer. Oh, Tomoda Chill! Wait, good evening, but first, let's look at Tomoda Chill. No delivery today, William Timo. Just spent almost 2 hours checking on the mobile games in the App Store. The amount of copycat games is just staggering. True. Actually, let me lower the music a little bit. Here we go. Lucas, top of the morning to y'all, hungover but feeling awesome. Yeah, that sounds like David and Xena today and Dema. Rachel, a girl always has her secrets. Okay, is that it? Is that it? Okay, it seems like that's it. Alright. Good evening. Hello. Oh, it's Georgie! Officer, welcome. Hey, Barista. How are you doing in this fine rainy evening, typical Seattle weather? Thank you, great answer. Me too. Officer? Is he spooked? Oh, sorry. My mind is kind of elsewhere right now. Yeah, I can see that. No worries. Work issues? Tell me about it. Let it all out. Actually, what do I have in the drawer? Nothing. Okay. What else? I'm all ears if you want to chat. Let it out. Hey, you're a pal, bud. I'm in a real bind, Barista. What happened? Did he lose his lighter again? Well, never-ending workplace issues aside, things are getting weirder by the minute, and I'm feeling out of my depth, really. Are you talking about your recent patrols? Yeah. Been analyzing the CCTV footage of the last couple of days and... Oh, okay, I see. How did that go? Did the cameras manage to capture anything? Well, yes and no. The infrared's caught a couple of blurry things. They ran off, turned a corner, and just disappeared. Poof. It could have been anything, like rats or cats, but how do rats or cats deflate tires? But neither fits with what I heard on the scene. Oh yeah, right, he heard like people laughing. The footsteps, you know, the laughter. Come to think of it, it sounded more like giggles, I guess. Giggles, huh? Can werebeasts giggle? Not at that size, no. Even if they could, it doesn't explain the footsteps, really. I see. Oh! So what's next? What's next is Tomodachi. Do you know why the satires from France are more musical than ones from America? Because they have French horns! So funny. I was not expecting that one. Anyway, we're talking about ghosts, and then suddenly some stupid pun about French horns. I have some ideas, but they're just wild theories at this point. In short, I'm stumped. He's on a log. You know, barista, I've been racking my brain ever since Miss Rihanna dropped that bomb about the quote-unquote fairies, you see. Imagine I'm making like finger quotes, air quotes. Oh, what about them? As it turns out, fairies was an umbrella term for many types of beings. Anything that didn't fit the non-physical rules at the time was to be referred to as such. It's like an illegal immigrant. Oh, I see. Does that mean banshees were part of the fairy folk? Probably. Not anymore though. It's an ongoing process, but the list is getting shorter. But back then, any sentient being that was even remotely incomprehensible was considered that. And that includes apparitions. Apparitions, okay. Yeah, oh, now Georgie's getting spooked. There's a ghost. Apparitions like... Oh, and ghosts. Especially with the thunder. Ghosts? I don't know how to pronounce slanted words like this. Like, ghost? Ghost! Bolded. I'm not gonna scream. I'm not gonna yell. Rocknar's there. I see. What do you mean, I see? Huh? Does it sound like a bad joke to you? I'm not sure I follow what you're talking about. Are you afraid of ghosts, I guess? But, pal, buddy, bro, come on. Ghosts don't exist. Or do they? Dun, dun, dun. Ominous thunder. Because if they do, well, all I can think about is that tree now. Ah, right. The dead tree that was removed. Does that mean it's haunted? It could be. I mean, it was a dead person, or a dead, unregistered being. Ah, crap. So many mysteries. A haunted tree, an influencer, a wedding, hired that is tired of life. Man, I don't get how you can be so calm about this, bro. I have this agent that wants to kill aliens, deport aliens that comes every other day here. So many things happening. Huh? Well, why wouldn't I be, you know? I mean, there's been all sorts of customers here, so some of them are so out of this world even. That's funny because some of them are actually aliens. Sometimes literally, hey, that's funny. You're right. Ghosts are... We have aliens here, so... Ghosts? I guess you're not the one who's being weird here. Don't say that. Come on, I didn't say that. Everyone has their own picadillos? How do you... I mean, I think I know which word this is in French, picadille, but I don't know how to pronounce it in English. It's also a word that's not used super often, so I actually have no idea how to pronounce it. It kind of sounds like tomatillos. True, that. If you don't mind telling me, though, may I ask the reason why you're so afraid of ghosts? Oh god, no, that's a long story. Not something I'm ready to talk about anyway. Alright, I understand. All you need to know is my fear was never caused by actual ghosts. Oh? Well, now that you said that... Suggestion is a very powerful thing, Barista. But that's all I'm willing to share. For now. After somebody suggested there was a ghost, I see. Alright. Well, thanks for sharing. I will try to remember that. You know, that's funny. My grandpa was very into the stuff. So is my daughter actually. So they're like my opposites. Very curious and fascinated by the unknown. Not that I'm not, mind you, but it's just that with my time as a cop and all, unknown variables usually mean trouble. I see. Naruhodo. That makes sense. They're like my grandfather and my daughter are the kind of people who could see things from nothing. And I mean that in the best way possible, you know? Like, you know the Zen rock garden thing from Japan? They understand the zen-ness of it. I don't, but that doesn't stop me from thinking it's chill, you know? I think you almost got it though. Yeah? Like, I'm sure he and my daughter could talk about it for hours. Too bad he passed away before she was born. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Holy shit, I wrote this game. I'm sorry to hear it. Oh, don't be. It's just how life goes. Man, with how many drags he's taking from his cigarette, I'm surprised he doesn't have to light a new one up. Anyway, on that note, Barista, you've seen my lighter, right? Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty well acquainted with it now, yes, with how many times you've forgotten it here, despite it being your lucky charm lighter. Yeah, oopsie, teehee, my bad. That thing was originally my grandpa's. He bought it sometime after the war ended. And it was to commemorate the upcoming new era, he said. In more ways than one. He got honorably discharged due to severe leg injury he'd never be able to recover from. Ah, yeah. At the time, he was living right across the street from the former town hall. For obvious reasons, he couldn't walk very far. It was a good location for him with all the veteran support nearby and all. Okay. Right. Okay. Anyway, about that street. You see, my grandpa liked to chat. Never liked being alone, that guy. Plus, he pretty much hated his bleak room. I can understand that. Sometimes he'd go and hang out with the street vendors in front of his place. There were all kinds of beings there, along with their pets. From, you know, all walks of life. And so that's why he had a lot of stories about the craziest thing happening around. Oh, I see. I think I see where you're getting at. Anyway, the street's name just came to my mind last night. Can you take a guess at what it is? You mean... is it what's called Ferry Street? Bourne Street. Never mind. Uh-huh. So his grandfather lived on the street where all the tires were being deflated. It wasn't called like that before. That's why the whole thing didn't click for me straight away. But I went through his files and it checks out. Does that mean that the vendors he was talking about? A bingo. And you know what? He bought the lighter there. Wow, what a coincidental coincidence, my dude. Ellipsis. Are you sure it's only a coincidence? What do you mean? Oh, come on, don't be so obtuse. Don't make me spell it out for you. Ain't no way they're just coincidences, Barista. Everything is lining up too perfectly if you ask me. Huh? Huh? I need a soundbite for huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Think... Alright. Think about what happened so far. Do you need a whiteboard, Georgie, with some threads or something? It was my team that found out about the vandalism. Before they dumped the whole case onto me, then my car was hit out of everyone's. Right. Then my luck started tanking. The broken mug, the fan, the black cat. Just tons of weird stuff happening in the past week alone, you see? Okay. Then one thing led to another. My team was chosen to lead the investigation. And tell me, who's in charge of the case? Who's in charge of that freaking case? Me. Then there's the Banshee lady, your patron, with some information I wouldn't have thought of. The dead tree stuff, the fairy market, information I wouldn't have remembered on my own. Right. I think Georgie is getting a little bit frazzled. And now we know why I kept losing the lighter, right? How are they not connected? Tell me. I mean, if Georgie could go over the counter and shake me right now, I feel like that's what he would do. I mean, if you list them all in an order like that... I'm telling you, Barista, that place is calling for me. The case is made for me. Uh-oh. But they really picked the wrong guy. I'm just real bad at dealing with spooks. They make me question everything I've ever known, you know? But... I've always thought you were pretty good at handling ambiguity, officer. Well, not when it comes to supernatural stuff. Because we don't know enough about what's real and what's not. What will they do? Will they hurt us? Do they bring bad luck? Good luck? What's the truth? Who knows? Well, maybe you should take a day off and catch up on your sleep and, I don't know, think through this. Huh? What's that? No, nothing. Please, take your put your tinfoil hat back on. You know, another patron of mine suggested a documentary to watch. Oh yeah? The focus was on interesting drinks from around the world. You could find everything from the mundane to the extreme. From local comforts to really special stuff. And I kept thinking one particular drink might interest you. Huh? It's not espresso this time. It's like... something like a protection drink. It's made of coffee, honey, lemon, and a bunch of other ingredients. Huh. Coffee, honey, lemon. Protection from what, though? Coffee, honey, and lemon sounds disgusting. Like coffee and lemon? That sounds so sour and bitter. Well, protection from evil spirits and bad luck, I think. Maybe it'll help ease your mind a little bit? Oh, got it. Well... But... Barista. Even if the whole situation is haunted, there shouldn't be any evil spirits, right? Well, how would I know? I'm not a spirit. But I might need your lighter. Wait, what for? Why? Well, the drink needs to be lit up. Just think your lighter might give it that extra magic boost it needs. Compared to just using a regular flame, I mean. Oh wait, it's a drink that's gonna be set on fire? There's gonna be some alcohol in it? Well, you're going to make me anyway. Nah. I trust you. Just don't put any drugs in the drink. Here. The lighter! It exudes an interesting feel. I just need to give the lighter back afterwards. Okay, then make me this magical drink you've learned. Okay. Coffee, honey, and lemon. I think it was in that order. Okay, lighter. Cool. It's on fire! It's so cool! I can take the lighter. Yeah, you can have it back. It's so cool! What's that? Ah, new drink. Coffee, honey, lemon. This spell-laden, alcohol-imbued collision drink is known to ward off evil spirits. Just look at it. Oh wow. The drink does light up, huh? Yep, this is special just for you. So don't tell anybody that I set my coffee shop on fire. Roger that. Here you go. Oh, careful! I just burned myself. Dang, barista. This is really something else. You sure it's okay to drink? I have no idea. But I'll take responsibility if anything happens, I guess. Let me just get my phone and pre-dial 911. Huh. Well, I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry for bothering you with all this stuff, barista. You even made this crazy drink to make me feel better. Don't say that. I'm always happy to help however I can. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bud. Man. At least with crooks you can actually deal directly with them, you know? Not the case with the... haunted stuff. Not with that attitude. Holy shit, who's that person? Huh? Who's that guy? Everything can be caught with a little elbow grease. Who's that guy? He's new. Not actual elbow grease. I won't make that mistake again. Hello, sir? McQueen? Lightning McQueen? Isn't that the car in Cars? Is that you? Hello, Williams. Oh, it's Georgie Williams! I had forgot his name. It's been a while. Hey, it is you! The surprises just keep coming this week. Let me go over here. Damn. Do you know each other? More or less. We were brunch buddies. Wait, what's that? What's that mean? Brunch buddies? Brunch buddies. I feel like I meant to say brunch buddies in the same serious tone, but I don't like to talk about it. I still get nightmares. I feel ya. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it out alive. We were truly the lucky ones. Without a doubt. I'll just take both of your words for it, okay? I don't want to know more. Good. Because I don't like to talk about it. Anyway, so what brings you here, detective? Surely it's not the coffee. Secret police reasons. Huh? I've not read the briefing yet. Oh, okay, that's why it's so secret. But enough about me. Tell me about your supernatural problems. Oh yeah? You need to bust a ghost? Bust a ghost? Okay. Ah. Well, busting might be a bit much. I was just talking to Barista about getting over my fear of that stuff. And ghosts. Yeah, something like that. I'm weak against ghostly looking stuff. I get freaked out so easily. For example, I admit I got a little spooked by what happened on Board Street the other day. Oh right, I remember that. You almost shat your pants. I know very well that unchecked fear leads to prejudice though, so that's why it's a no-no in my book. Even it pains me to admit that out loud. Well, sometimes the toughest case to crack is ourselves. Other times, it's ghost. How do you do it, detective? Hello, Gooda! We're talking about ghosts. Your cases, man? I'd have probably lost all my hair by now if I were you. Well, I try not to think about my hair loss too much. How late were you up last night? I went to bed at 5 a.m. It's funny because my neighbors tend to get up super early and laugh very loudly anytime between 5:30 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. And usually that wakes me up because I don't know, they watch something funny or they talk about something funny so early. But last night I was so tired that did not wake me up. I did have to have a coffee this morning though. I don't usually drink coffee, but I had to have a coffee, otherwise I would be like passed out right now. Well, just like McQueen says, I try to not think about it all that much. And when I do think about it, I think, who else will do it? Nobody, that's who. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, once you get over the dead part, they're just like you and me. Look, listen. I remember this one case where we're investigating a haunted apartment. This lady, her husband had recently passed away but wasn't moving on, if you get my drift. Real deadbeat, couldn't take a hint. Anyway, we had to go in and exercise the place, right? But the husband, he's caught wind and he's retreated into the basement. Anyway, I won't get into the technicalities of it, but it's harder to get a ghost out of a basement or an attic. It's all about angles, really. Angels. I mean, I get it, you know? That used to be his home. All his stuff is still there. It's difficult, I get it. So, I'm slowly going down the stairs to try to coax him out? Bam! Next minute, all this romantic music is playing and the whole place is lit by a spotlight, you know? Basic sensory illusions, classic ghost tricks. Then, before I know what hit me, I'm sitting at this pottery wheel and he's behind me and... wait, isn't that the plot of a movie? With the... I forgot the name of the movie. Ghost? Wait. Is it a plus of... Oh, Jim. Wait a minute. I've run this game. I've run this freaking game. Wait a minute. Oh. Maybe? We had a movie night at work and I dozed off before it started. The story must have slipped into my subconscious. Riveting. Hello. Welcome. Whoa! It's beefy guy. Look at all his muscles. Wait, it's TLPD. Wait. Georgie SPD for Seattle Police Department. Then detective. And what's this what's TL for? Tacoma Airport? What a coincidence. What, who's this guy? Who is this guy? Hey, people I don't know. Dude, it's my coffee shop. What does TL stand for? Did you get your important errand sorted or... So look at his arms! That dude is jacked and he has like giant wrists. He's working out for sure. I sure did. Oh, should I give him a bro voice? Dooley, I can see crumbs stuck to your face. Hey, let's just rain, detective. It's very, bready rain. They're filling all over your top. Hey, look at how his shirt is stretching. That's, blood from a gunshot wound. It's healed up, though. You're literally holding the receipt from the donut shop. That's where they pay you the big bucks, detective. You're so observant. So what did I miss? We're talking about getting rid of Officer Williams' fear of ghosts. Why am I having so many officers and people from the law in this coffee shop? Hey, I'm not afraid of ghosts. Ghosts? Yeah, you're afraid of them, right? Dooley? No idea, never met one. We stopped the ghost riot, dude! Huh, ghosts aren't real. So you don't need to be scared of them. Easy. There you go, I guess. Sorry that wasn't much help. Oh my god. They're really not helping. That one guy was thinking about the ghost movie and the other one's like, ghosts aren't real. What does TL stand for though? Nah. When you said that they're just like us, that's a good thing to be reminded of. Exactly, they used to be alive, just like us. As long as they don't try to eat, possess, or violently murder you, you should be fine. Huh, very reassuring. Just talk to them. Feel the culture, listen to the issues and spectral whales. How do you feel the culture of a ghost? How do you feel the culture of something you don't see? Treat them like any other person. Show them where the bathroom is. See what's on the inside. Well, technically there's nothing, right? Which should be easy since you can see through them. Well, I thought you didn't believe in ghosts. Well, it's best not to overthink anything he says. I certainly don't. One brain cell guy right here. Huh. Well, thanks for the advice. I think it'll help. Our pleasure. Now, Dooley, I think we should read that case briefing and find out why we're here. Already did. Oh? Turns out we were meant to arrest the person driving the taxi. Instead of taking it all the way to Seattle, yes. Why? The driver of the chupacabra. Okay, this is kind of funny. Okay. Let's get out of here, Dooley. Good luck, officer. Thanks, McQueen, a lot. Wait, thanks, McQueen. A lot. I still don't know what TL stands for. You too, Officer Dooley. Bye, guy. Good luck with your rat problem or whatever. Bye, Coffee Wizard. Take care, sir. Wait, now I want to do what TLPD stands for. Let me write it down. Dooley TLPD. I don't know the Seattle geography much. I don't know what TL could stand for. Los Angeles? Nah. Well, what do you know, barista? Looks like my good luck is back. I'm feeling like $1,000,000 right now. Well, I am very glad you do. Thanks anyway, barista. I didn't do much. I just served you a drink on fire. Are you going to be okay? Are you sure? Alright, enough? I'm okay enough to start thinking about what to do next. I think I'm done here for the night. You have a good evening, alright? TL doesn't remind you of any particular area? I mean, the T could be, I guess, Tacoma? That's the only place I can think of. Actually, you know what? Let me open Google Maps now. The LPD Seattle. Seattle. It could be Tacoma Lakewood. I don't know. That as a T, that's the only thing I can think of. Coffee Talk Julie TLPD. Wait, that guy has a Twitter account. Twin Lakes. Where's Twin Lakes? Twin Lakes, Washington. It's supposed to be Twin Lakes apparently, because like that guy has a look at this. There's a Twitter account for that guy. This is so weird. They really made created by Spooky Doorway. Makers at DS Detective and Eldritch House. Tellers of Spooky Tales. Oh, it's a crossover with a different game. Huh. That's interesting. DarksideDetective.com. Huh. Well, that's funny. Well, I absolutely did not know about that other game, so that's a funny crossover. But okay, I guess now we know. Alright. You have a good evening, alright? Please keep me updated, officer, and stay safe. Will do. Alright then. Maybe I'll go check the stock and I guess I'm not gonna go check the stock. Hello? Who's that? Oh, she's back! Miss Fiona, welcome! Hello. How's the traffic out there? It's a mess. There's construction work taking place on Leonora Avenue. Oof, that's... Construction work? Oh yeah, I guess they're doing construction work at night to not disrupt the commuters. I can imagine the gridlock already. Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today. Well, that's great. I'm happy you're here. Anything I can make for you this evening? I'd like something for my throat. I would appreciate a cup of tea infused with lemon and a touch of honey. Sure, I can do that. Midsummer Night's Dream. Oh, it's so pretty! I think I made it before. A cup of warm Midsummer Night's Dream for you, miss. It's weird hearing actual locations. Wait, is Leonora Avenue an actual existing street? What I find weird is that they didn't mention like Bellevue or Cat Hill or whatever. I guess Bourne Street is a very American street name. Lenora, yeah. Holy shit, it's an actual street? What I find funny is that of all the places they could have picked in the world or in the US to have to as a setting for this game, it had to be the Seattle area. Which is pretty funny. That's what we call it here. How whimsical. It's wonderful. Sweet, but well balanced with the lemon, and the slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Thank you. You are so very welcome, honey. by the way, you just missed Officer Georgie by a few seconds. Oh, is that so? How is he? Well, he's been thinking about what you said quite a bit, actually. Oh? He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to. That's why he's hard at work at the moment. I see. Would you mind doing me a favor? Oh, what do you need? Could you give my contact information to him? We only connected via Bluetooth last time, so, yeah. Oh? Her contact info, an email address, a phone number, within a room to Riona Sheeran. Coffee, it is coffee time, Ellen. Oh yeah, I don't have Bobcat. Maybe I should let me write down, add a Bobcat emoji. Bobcat 7 TV. I will add it afterwards. What I said a few days ago may have been a little bit overwhelming. Only a tiny little bit. He only just got super spooked by it, especially since he's afraid of ghosts. It is possible that I spoke more than what was necessary. All because I couldn't help but feel a pang of bitterness knowing what happened to the tree. That's entirely understandable, though. But it is not my intention to interfere with his work. As such, if he requires any assistance, please do let me know. It is the least I could do, as I realized there would be plenty of difficulty obtaining information. Oh, well, because Officer Georgie is a human, and we semi-physical beings have our own way of sharing information. As such, yeah, I understand what you mean, you know? Okay. I just not wish to incriminate anything or anyone. Don't worry, it's fine. I get it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm glad. Ah, thunder. Well, I said you've already helped him out in more ways than one. Sorry, did you say something? I was zoning out a little. Oh. No, don't worry about it. I'll pass this off to him next time I see him. Okay, thank you. You are welcome. That traffic aside, how are you? Oh, I'm, well, to be honest, I've had a lot on my mind of late. Ghosts? And I don't know how to express it without sounding pathetic. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You know, I'm all ears. If somebody ever needed to draw a fan art of the barista, it would just be like a biblically accurate angel with a bunch of ears. I'm all ears. Teehee. That may actually be part of a problem, I'm afraid. You just gossip too much, barista. Heard it? You know, I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I have in the past few years. Well, is that a good or a bad thing? It's troubling. You make me talk too much. It's too easy to talk to people because of you. I'm sorry about that. My condolences. Well, I don't mean it necessarily in a negative way. It's just... I used to believe that I had a settled life objective. Seattled life objective. Okay. But I have been downing it lately. How come? Thanks, Alan. I finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday. Any good news? No. My fields are admittedly quite different, so I was not expecting much. However, they provided me with some contacts who may be of assistance, even though they had no direct connection to the audience I'm trying to reach. Okay. But they might help, even though it's not really the same field. She explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however, which I am thankful for. Well, that's very thoughtful of her, instead of just sending a name your way. Alright, what's the battle plan then? And why are you doubting yourself? Well, in essence, the advice is to slowly increase my network to make myself known. Oh? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? It's kind of what Lucas told her about putting herself on the internet. She didn't want to be on the internet because people were bullying her. You can probably guess my concern about it. I think so, but you could give me a refresher anyway. Just so I don't misunderstand, you know? I feel like that would be a shortcut, so to speak, you know? Right. It did, however, remind me of an important and humbling fact. Okay, what would that be? Well... Oh, but it's not guaranteed you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really, really sure the so-called shortcut is 100% gonna work. Because you have to do way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know? Well, I'd say that's a decent impression of her. Thank you, thank you. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both the good and the bad. Getting noticed is truly only the beginning. Then it's either a matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. That's valid for anyone. Even then, there's still no guarantee of success. After listening to her explanation, I respect Miss Rachel's determination. I can certainly see how it worked out for her. But then I was left wondering whether Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting, you know? Right, I thought it all sounded familiar. Well. If it isn't the same advice, but dished out by someone else. Will you try out her suggestion then? I don't know. I do not know. Is it difficult? Well, no more difficult than sitting reels to every audition I've come across and being rejected by every single one. But for some reason, I feel conflicted about it, you know? Wait, somebody's yelling outside. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, he and I have also continued our correspondence. Although, perhaps it was more like a necessity? Huh? Did something happen? He was... stuck? Pardon me? Hello? What? Actually, he posted about it on social media last night. Oh, right. I probably liked his post. I might have seen it. Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. Then he called me almost immediately. He was... loud. Oh, he was probably drunk. All sounds in order, yep. And extremely drunk? Oh yeah, he was probably drunk. Really? He denied it at first, but it was too obvious not to notice. He told me he was walking aimlessly, deep in thought, and entered Kerry Park without realizing he had done so. Well, it must have been some very deep thinking he was doing, because I think it rained pretty hard last night. Well, I wouldn't know. The bus to and from there is currently not operating after 10 p.m. Which is why I sent him a message informing him of that fact, and he seemed to be unaware of it. Right. Where is Kerry Park? I kind of want to look it up. Wait, give me a second. I want to look up Kerry Park, and where's Google Maps? Seattle... Kerry... What? There is a place called Kerry Park? Oh, I see. Panoramic views of downtown and the Space Needle draw visitors to this small neighborhood park. I see. It's an actual park in Seattle. So he called me to ask if there was any other mode of public transit nearby. Wouldn't it have been easier for him to just, you know, call a cab? He told me he wanted to know the city better. What? At midnight? What? I mean, why not? After all, you operate your business after dark yourself. Yeah, but I don't walk around in the city. But sure, okay, touché. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home just yet, and I might be mistaken here, but I thought he didn't like drinking. Wasn't it partying, though? Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. Huh? Tell me more. I'm all ears. I'm a biblically accurate ear angel. It appears he had dinner with his team, and he needed the extra courage in order to negotiate with them about his proposed new direction. Ah. I see. I suppose it didn't go as expected. Perhaps. And I know that feeling all too well. Oh, the music changed as well. Ma'am. However, he said he will keep negotiating until they reach a compromise. Well, that's good, right? Is it, though? Oh no. The electricity. Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had to jump through at the beginning of her career with her teammates as well. Likewise, Mr. Lucas has to work hard to obtain approval from his team for his action. And I just... How can they still be so positive? What do you mean? I just cannot picture myself convincing others to give me a chance like that. Girl, you gotta build a little bit of self-confidence and believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in yourself for you. I almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Because you cannot make it out alone here. Can't talent speak for itself? No. No, this is not a meritocracy. But if I truly believe that, with the number of rejections I have received so far, I should have stopped a long time ago, shouldn't I? Right, that's why it doesn't work that way. What do you mean? To let talent speak for itself, we would all have to have the same standards. Yeah, I see what you mean. Art would cease to be art if it were standardized, wouldn't it? However, doesn't that imply that everything still depends on the whims of the individual judging you at that moment? You're not wrong. How does someone like Miss Rachel or Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that? You're asking difficult questions. Perhaps they don't see it as the be-all and end-all? Possibly? What do you mean? I do not understand. Rather than viewing them as judges with the authority to determine their fates, perhaps they simply see them as hills to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. Just a matter of perspective as to where the power lies. But it's not easy to climb those hills, especially if you've never done it before. See, therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you, or ask for guidance or assistance even. Because one can't possibly know every single way to overcome obstacles, or be able to safely recognize warning signs without first learning about them from others. I mean, you can learn from them by yourself, you might just get hurt. Is that what you're trying to say? Huh. Big breath. I see. There's a lot of seeing there. Still... ... Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Miss Fiona. Sorry, yes. Sorry, I got a bit lost in my thought. Don't worry, you're fine. But speaking of Mr. Lucas, what happened to him after the call? Where is he now? I picked him up and drove him home. Whoa, you came all the way there? But I thought you located in Bellevue. Okay. They're going to mention Snoqualmie or Redmond in a minute. I am, but I still had unfinished business in the downtown area. Moreover, he suddenly began singing quite loudly nearing the end of our call, so which led me to conclude that it would be best for me to go and fetch him. I see. How was his singing, in your opinion? Oh, it wasn't too bad. If not for the fact that he was screaming most of the lyrics, that is. Well, his hoodie was soaked when I arrived, so he had to take it off before getting to my car. Oh my god, he was naked? Thankfully, the water did not completely soak through to his shirt, so he remained relatively dry. However, I still had to lay down the seat covers as his fur got rather wet. Oh. Hope he didn't get sick then. Aside from all that, was he okay? Considering the situation you mentioned earlier, I mean. Well, he happily asked me to do karaoke with him, which I declined. It's probably for the best, yeah. Could have been entertaining, though. I ended up taking him for a drive though, as I needed to take care of my unfinished business anyway. Oh, a late night delivery? No, I was buying a pie. At midnight? Yes. Why, concerned you may have a competitor? Oh no, not at all. It's healthy. Okay, maybe a little bit. Although we don't serve food here. Oh, barista, you will be fine. I mean, I sort of want to know just so I can inform Officer Georgie about it. Oh? Why? His daughter loves pies. When his car was vandalized, Officer Georgie had planned to buy pies for his family's get-together, but the report took a while and the weather was bad. And by the time he was able to get a taxi, he thought everything was already closed. Oh, I see. But he takes pride in being a Seattleite. A satellite! Satellite because Space Needle and Space... sorry. So I wonder if he knows about it already. Well, it is a very small kiosk attached to a pub. Very easy to miss. The spot is known as Disco Pie and serves fresh pies until 1 AM. It's funny because we have Disco Cheetah in Vancouver and it serves small bows. Well, interesting. Good to know. Thanks. Anyway, getting back to the story. You both went for pies then? Yes, and that seemed to fascinate him for some reason. Oh, and what did you get? He ordered a slice of warm apple crumble with a scoop of French vanilla ice cream on top. Ah yes, le French vanilla ice cream. And a large cup of piping hot coffee with a little bit of milk. What the fuck? Ouchies. He doesn't drink coffee anymore because his stomach hurts. I feel betrayed. Truly. Oh. It was my suggestion since I thought he needed to warm up. Oh wow, double ouch. I'm heartbroken. I apologize. It's okay, I'll live. I'll be fine. It's fine. It's okay. I don't care. Anyway, a little piece of advice though. A glass of warm water might be better for the inebriated. Did she want to make him throw up? Coffee's not the best at retaining fluids and thus preventing hangovers. Oh, that's good information to know. Would have been good to know yesterday. This is why you are the best barista. Thank you. Alright, my feelings are hurt slightly less now. You are slightly forgiven. Hehe. Anyway, what did you get for yourself? What do I need to start selling? I had a slice of hibiscus blueberry mint pie myself. That doesn't sound good, honestly. And just so you know, I did not order anything to drink. Good. Thank you. You're not just a barista, I'm a barista. Yeah, my first name is Barista and my last name is Barista. If I need to ever make an alt character, I'm a barista. It's gonna be Barista. Anyhow, drinks aside, what an interesting combination for a pie. How did you like it? I enjoyed it. You have bad taste buds. You serve hibiscus here too, don't you? I remember to order it next time. Please do. And so we continued our conversation afterwards, you know? That's when he told me that he had not given up on his goal despite the many disappointments with his team. He also told me why he does not drive at all. Really? Why? Oh, it's well... Huh? On second thought, it may be better to hear the story directly from him another time. I apologize. Maybe there was a car accident somewhere. No problem, I understand. We also discussed quite a few things we have in common. Oh yeah? Really? Yeah. Surprisingly. And before we knew it, it was already nearing 5 AM. Hey, before I knew it, it was already nearing 5 AM this morning as well. It must have been a gripping conversation. I am not sure, because he was just trying to sober up. However, his exhaustion seemed to finally catch up to him then. So I drove him home. Weren't you tired as well? Nah. I don't sleep. I should go now, though. Alright, will you be okay? I have a lot to think about. Thank you for being patient with my concerns, barista. No problem. Anytime. She only told me about her day. She didn't tell me about her concerns, I guess. I guess she did tell me a little bit about what the advice that Rachel gave her. Have a good evening then, barista. Come back soon. Bye. Alright. Oh, the day ends just like that. Bitter heart, shadows that will help you try to hide. So cinnamon, ginger, and tea, maybe? Friday, September 29th, 2023. Alright. Alien sightings increase. Is this an invasion? Ah! At least it's pretty. Researcher responds over algae invasion. Oh wait, I thought it's algae and aliens. Warfare Tech teams up with Golemix Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology. You wish that were you? You wanna be an alien? You wanna be abducted by aliens, Alan? Huh? Do you wanna be abducted? Alan, why? Huh? How come? You wanna go on a trip? Oh my goodness. I went bouldering yesterday a little bit, and it was, imagine all the cool stuff in that ship. Yeah, but if they're going to experiment on you, I don't want them to experiment on me. And my arms are still sore from bouldering yesterday, but I did better. I managed to finish a course that I couldn't finish the last time I went. I do need to work on my upper body though, upper body strength. And get back into running. Do they have colored courses there? Like bouldering? It was indoor bouldering, right? I assume you're talking about bouldering and not alien abduction colored courses. But yeah, like there were like a bunch of walls with different like supports of different colors on the walls. And there were little stickers right next to each like starting point. Difficulty level. Yeah, not difficult. Yeah. Yeah, there were many different difficulty levels. But they're not, I guess, like generally green and purple were the easier, yellow was like second level, and pink was second level-ish. I went again yesterday? Yeah, we did. So the intro course was last Saturday, then we went on Monday, and we went again yesterday. They have different courses, like they have a bunch of walls with different courses, and we did a handful of courses. And like there were some walls where you go up, you just go up and down, and there were some like smaller bridge-like walls where you kind of go not vertical but sideways, if that makes sense. And I can feel that my arms are a bit sore today. They don't hurt as much as when I went the first and second time, but I can feel I worked out a little bit more yesterday. I'm also surprised because so we went on Monday, we went from 5 to 7, and it was so full of people. Meanwhile, yesterday we went from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. and there was a lot of room. Did Rocknar go? Yeah, we went together. We went to an intro to bouldering course last Saturday, and the intro course came with a 2-week like membership trial where we can just book a time and go. So we go together. Of course, because Rocknar has the power of testosterone and just like being stronger than me, it was easier for him to complete the courses than for me. I was also like, I was worried of heights somehow and worried of falling, I shouldn't be worried of falling, because like the mats are made for falling, but I'm still so scared. But it's fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. I've been vaguely considering going, but would have to be my friend had someone to go with. So we went to an intro course, because I feel like going by myself would be a bit too intimidating. And then we just go together. I think it helps that we're both noobs. But I would recommend. Oh shit! My desk mat is dirty. I think it's fun. Not necessarily something I would do, you know, a lot. But it's a fun test. I mean, Guda likes going bouldering with his friends. I think it's not really something I would do every week, especially since my arms are still sore. But it's definitely like if you want to hang out with someone, and going bouldering is fun. I feel like I go solo mostly. I see. I feel that I see both. Like I can see both happening. Like going with another person, just meet up with people there. Like I saw a handful of people who were there solo and were just doing stuff sitting, and some people who went there with a friend and have them watch and whatnot. I don't know. Both work, but I feel like for a person who's never been there, it's a bit intimidating to go by myself. But people are friendly, I guess. But I think it's fun. Yeah. It's fun. Not something I would do like regularly. Like not something I would do like 3 times a week, let's say. But it's fun. If you get the opportunity to try it out, Alan, I would recommend it. At least going to an intro course, it's not so bad. It's just that for now. True. It's just that it's a bit far. It's in the industrial zone of Vancouver, so it's like a 40-minute bus ride. So it's like And at least I don't have enough grip strength and arm strength to do the full 2 hours. Like it's mostly in I climb, then I take a break to recover a little bit, then I climb a little bit, and then break, climb, break, climb, break, climb, break. It's like, yeah. And then on top of that, 40 minutes one way, 40 minutes out, 40 minutes back. So it's not something I would do a lot during the weekdays. But it's fun. I do need to get back into running though. Like it's been a while since I went out for a run. Alright. Oh, there's a teddy bear! Hello! Oh, it's Bailey's. Eh? Hey, why is he sitting out of sight? Just there's a place half an hour from you? And that's pretty cool. Do they offer like intro classes? I probably wouldn't go unless you had someone to go with. I see. Get a friend to try out an intro class with you. I think intro classes are are good, because then you also get an instructor to look at you and walk you through it. Alright. Aqua. I'm very lucky to have people who's with me no matter what. I won't take it for granted. Riona, normal schedule. Lucas. Fucking ad. Sunglasses. That's it? 1, 2, 3. Wait, did Riona? Do I have oh, here. Stinger. A singer, not Stinger. Groover, part-time. Birthday, September 18th. Hi, Baileys. Why are you... Huh? Why are you so far? Knock knock, anyone there? Oh, hello. Bailey's hi. Why he got that look? Because he's so sad. His shirt reminds me of something. I don't know what his shirt reminds me of, but it reminds me of some kind of food. I don't know what. I can't think of anything right now, but it reminds me of some kind of food. I'm sorry. It looks like toast. Yeah, but not just toast. It reminds me of something. It looks... I can't think of it. I can't... It looks like a brand, some kind of brand of a bottle of sauce or something. I think that's what that reminds me of. I'm sorry, Baileys. I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm alright, I guess. But you look pretty distracted. A penny for your thoughts? You can have my thoughts for free. No thoughts, head empty, my dude. I was just pondering my orb. No, sorry. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Dude, funny. I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. I can. No thoughts, head empty. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is just yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. He looks like he has a pretentious laugh. I can't. Maybe... I was like, maybe I should give him a French accent, but his name is Bailey, since that's not... Like, Bayleaf is not a French name at all. Sounds like we agree on this, though. Oh, I should have given a French accent to the barista. Oh my god, I completely forgot. I forgot. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Well, does that have anything to do with your wedding to Mrs. Luo? Got it in one. It sounds like it's the only thing I can think of anyway. How are things on that front? Huh. Well, a few days ago we decided to take some time apart to think. Holy shit, they already broke up and they aren't even married yet. That sounds ominous? No, I don't mean it like that. No. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Whew. We've been through so much, there's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean, yeah? So, we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? Oh, heavy elf sigh. Do you want the short version or the long version? Do you want the theatrical cut or the director's cut? I'm always here for the full story. I'm a biblically accurate ear angel after all. Alrighty then, I'm gonna tell you everything. Okay, before I read that, I need to drink. Drink water. But I think I should order first. Do you want some Baileys? Ah! No, I don't. I don't serve alcohol. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So anything, really. Makes sense. What about Sahara tea then? Hibiscus? Butterfly pea? Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. Let me look at my brew pad. I already have the blue pea, milk and honey. I already have hibiscus, milk and honey. What if I do... Butterfly... Alan, no! What if I put it in that order? Is it gonna be blue pea, honey, milk tea? Oh my god, look at how pretty this is! Oh... I want to drink like that. Here you go. I hope you like it. It is so beautiful. Yeah, I did it all. A comforting herbal tea that soothes the spirits of upset children and stumped grown-ups alike. Wait. Oh, it's wait, where? Eh? Bailey's. Favorite things, punk. Been listening to pumpkin spice latte since I was a wee lad. What I'm doing with my life, escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo exhibition. Okay. Thanks, barista. This is so nice, and it brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Don't be. Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people, and we don't have very much in common. Well, it's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Baileys. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Oh, someone who passed away, I'm guessing. Exactly. Spot on again, barista. I used to have a very close relationship with my great aunt. Oh. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yeah, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents. No matter who they are, or how they behave. That's true. Bailey's like pensive guy. Anyway, I spent almost all of my evenings curled up into a ball in my room, like an isopod, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting, except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented fighting, mind you. Elven High Society is amazing at keeping up appearances, except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel, so she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea with milk and honey in it. Warm but isopod? Oh! Oh! Would you eat isopod ramen? Drinking this now with you, it feels a lot like family again. Is Bailey's calling me his great aunt? Am I that old? Well, fuck you, dude. Isopod tea, new menu item. Would you drink isopod tea? Have you seen that video on YouTube about some chef preparing isopod fried rice, and we see the chef actually kill the isopod? The dude that pokes a hole through the shell on top of the brain and just like pierces the brain for instant death, and then he submerges the isopod into ice water to I guess stop the blood from moving around and whatnot. Have not seen it. And then you see all the juices and the goop coming out. It's like disgusting. Isopod cookie. Apparently, according to the commentary, it tastes like blue crab. Also, the video starts with why would anybody eat that? I don't know, man. But like the video, I don't know. I passed the beginning of it because they go around and show the isopod still alive to everyone, and people are like, "Oh, an isopod!" And they touch it. I'm like, "Fuck it! Stop showing the isopod to people." Also, apparently it was a female isopod, and they took the eggs out, and I was like, "Oh." I watched it, but I don't know why I watched it. Anyway, back to my blue marshmallow tea. Anyway, sounds like your great aunt was a very perceptive person. She truly was the best of them, until she got sick. Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. She got love sick. See, that's part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. It's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. Holy fuck. That's awful. I did manage to visit her and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either way. Well, at least she had you. It must have been a little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. Man, this Coffee Talk episode 2 is kinda heavy compared to the first one. To think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she should be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Thanks, Barista. Here you are, letting me blab on again. Well, that's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think that's part of it. In fact... Hello? Oh, it's Silver. Oh, it's Amanda. Good evening. Hi, Barista. And hi... I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey. It's nice to meet you. I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are, but you did not appear to be a hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her, date? I'm a little bit more than that. I'm her... fiancé. Oh, truly! Fiancé is a successful outcome of a date, with a 0.013% probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Pigs. Now, cafe offspring. We are wishing for a drink. What do you mean cafe offspring? Cafe offspring? How did you acquire that new title? Well... Silver, did you run your mouth again? Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard into. Never mind me. I think I'm Silver's child from a different timeline, because earlier I said that I was related to Silver. You were about to order, Amanda. We were. And what we wish for is a memorable parting experience. I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you completed your research on Earth? Almost. We're quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions. Interesting. That sounds like there's a story there. But first tell me, what kind of experience are you after? We wish to have something we've never had before. I guess it's time to get creative then. Take care not to reuse any ingredient you have served in the past. Fuck, I forgot what I've served Amanda before. Fuck, man. Mint milk, no. Fuck, what have I served? I know I've served Amanda a hot chocolate before. Wait, let me look at chocolate again. I think I've definitely served a chocolate, so probably milk as well. So probably green tea, ginger, and ginger. Let me see. Ginger green tea. Fuck no. Let me do... No. Green tea, and mint. I think it's a Marrakesh. Mint green tea. Fuck! What's it? Is it just green tea? No. Green tea, mint and mint? Does it need honey? Marrakesh. I think I've never served this to her before. Here you go. Shit, I didn't get the... green tea and fresh and healthy drink from Morocco. Hopefully this tastes new to you. It does! Yeah, I did it! It's at least 56.941% different from anything else we have experienced. We are, as Earthlings, would express delighted. Cool. Whew, that was a tough one. According to our calculations, this is our 39,846 new experience since we arrived on Earth. That's quite a lot. Perhaps. However, most of them were rather insignificant in nature. Ah, what about this one then? This one is in the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad? She means it's very significant, right, Amanda? Whoa, 99th percentile, so it's a pink bars. I got the pink bars in experience. Let's go. Very much so. We enjoyed this place and we will miss it. I'm a pink bars person. Pink bars sister. Bars sister. Aww. That's all. I'm getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble? That one was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see? Yeah, Lua mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night. But please tell her I'm grateful for that. But that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. The scariest thing was when he came by to my cafe, what he thought was my cafe. I really feared he was on to us, but apparently he just enjoyed the chat we had here the other night. Well, that's what he said anyway. I don't know if that was true, but when he saw the cafe wasn't open yet, he ended up leaving and hasn't shown up since. Well, that's a relief. Yes, we have thought on it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten a hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. Bro, why are you calling me an alien in front of people who don't know I'm an alien? If that is the case, we are content. That means the mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up, Earthling emotions? No. We came here for the purposes of general Earthling research. But it appears to us now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. We will be submitting academic paper. And controlled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns, deep-level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow, that sounds like a research paper. That's how you know it's serious research? I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains in the family. Well, that wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? Did you manage to score a date for a Silver and Pearl? Silver and Pearl. If you're leaving, does that mean that Silver found a date? Yes. Pearl and I did go out on a date. Right, you were looking for, quote-unquote love, weren't you? I am. I was. I think I may have found it. Aww. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Oh, it was just a couple of days ago, but he's already in love? What the shit? But I've been waiting a while and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the hive, when I came to Earth, and during this entire process when I changed and changed again, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am, and I really think she does. That's so great, but I'm curious, doesn't that being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen? It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope that is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires, the emotions as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying. At least to some extent. Yes, what Amanda said is a part of it. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth. Don't worry, a bunch of people on Earth are very unaware of their emotions and for a very long time. And I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. Yeah, like a lot of people on Earth. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared. Which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. Well, it certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you and not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. Damn. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered too. Oh man, we're getting emotional there. I'm lucky that I have good friends who reminded me of that. So, does that mean you and Lua found answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, guys, but Barista, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony! Oh my god! Which will take place in 3 days! Wow! That's quite the answers. Yeah. Taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details. And our own insecurities, to be honest. So, we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. I'm family! Whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Bailey's. This cafe offspring is really touched. Aw, come on, Marissa. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. Oh wow. A special invitation card for a certain someone. Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. Okay. Would you give it to them when you see them? Okay, Hyde and Gala. It would be an honor. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? A party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. You might need to change clothes, Amanda, though. It is 99.999% pleasant and 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Baileys, but sadly we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Oh really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet, we're going on an adventure! That sounds exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip to the country, and maybe even a bit further if we've got time. We're basically going to be tourists. Tourists is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems like tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling, which is in essence circular reasoning. Well, it may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things. To enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in, that I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Barista, that I always have a place to return to where I feel home, well, that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm so happy to hear that. They're all staring at me. I think I should order a drink. Yeah, bitch. What can I make you? I'd like it to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure, but I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. Sweet and soothing, but the adventurous kick? Yes, that's exactly right. How about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? Love that! Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing. Alright. Chocolate and some sweetness and some spice. Is ginger a spice? What? What's that? 29, 792, 458. I need to look it up. 299, 792, 458. It's the speed of light! Yeah! In meters per second, yeah! Holy shit! Well, first, that's so funny, but also, Alan, how do you know that it's a speed? How did you know that it's just this? How do you remember such a fun fact? Wow. Damn, Alan. Okay. That is so funny. That is hilarious. Fast to make, fast to drink, and the best start to light your guided adventures. Damn. Here's a 29792-458 for Lightspeed Traveler. We like this name, it is evocative and adventurous. Evocative? Evocative? I don't know English. Yeah, it's the speed of light note, evocative of great adventures. Speed of light. Oh wow. Yeah, same Baileys. Way to target the audience, Barista. No, thank you, but do you like the taste, Silver? Try it out. Honestly, hot chocolate, ginger, and honey doesn't sound too bad. I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. I kinda wanna try it now. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes. Then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. Aww. How does the taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. And you kick him in the face! That's about right. We did not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are so pleased! Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda, Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. I'd like that. Thank you, Barista. Thank you. Holy shit! Careful there, you don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this much. Oh, you're right. I'm just so excited. I can't barely sit still. What happened? Everything just shook. I can imagine. The first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but that's not the only reason I'm excited. Okay, that was quite a dramatic pause. Wait, if I'm the offspring, so am I Silver and Pearl's child? Huh. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background, huh? It's true that some of my life circumstances are, how would you put it? A little bit unusual. But this particular thing is very commonplace. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us! Oh. Amanda is gonna be third wheeling? This is awkward. Man, how did my disc mat get dirty? Fuck. I have to wash it again. And in fact, it must be fair to acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. All the posts featured are 9.231% different from left to right. We agree with her movie analysis 99.999%. Whoa, hold on. Amanda, you have met Pearl when you talked about movies? Now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? No, we watched orc westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. Well, you don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. Oh, I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. The thing is, Amanda is the one who talked to Pearl to score a date for Silver. So technically, Pearl was talking to Amanda and not really Silver. So, this is bound to not. This sounds so sus. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that everyone got along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, then, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. Maybe she's working for that agency as well. Well, that's very brave of you. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met? That's risky, my dude. And are starting to like? It takes guts. Oh, you're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I have always felt safe here with all the regulars, I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night, but as we, we're talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Turns out she's an alien too. Well, I will say that if she'd heard your story, that changed how she viewed you, then you wouldn't want to be with her anyway. Then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. See, I wrote this game. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. Well, truth is, and this is a bit of an alien thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is, for yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, is when you think of someone you care about, consider who they are and the way they're acting, and it just fills you with joy. Oh, we see. Then we're definitely proud of you. I don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna drink. You two are really a sweet family. And so are you and Mrs. Lua, Mr. Bailey's. True. Chosen families can also rock. Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.999% similar in the end. So it is. Well, we should probably get going. Alright. Yes, we must go pack. First time I see someone get excited about the specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack, while she analyzes the earthling ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely, this is further information for our research. We are so thrilled. Well, good luck, Silver. Indeed. Well, enjoy your trip, the both of you. I hope you tell us all about it when you're back, Silver. I definitely will. Well, good night to you too, then. Hey! Hasta la vista, strangers. Aww. Orc westerns. Oh, bye to you too. See ya. See ya! There is never a dull moment in your cafe, barista. I try to be the spice of everyone's life. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps whether we'd like it? We'd love it! Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. That would be so cozy, after partying in a coffee shop. I know said like that doesn't sound so good, but I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. So this is a perfect, honey. The absolutely perfect place for our wedding reception with some appetizers and canapes. It's Seattle then. Oh my god. It's Seattle then. Lua's going to be over the moon when I tell her. Oh, it's funny. I thought Lua meant moon. I'm not sure. In fact, I'm going to go and tell her now. That's one way to make your exit, bro. That's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Thanks again, barista. You're like a guardian angel for us. I'm a biblically accurate ear angel. I told you, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. See ya. More like a guardian hive mind. Bruh, I'm an alien. Good night, Mr. Baileys. What? It's already the end of the day? Black lemon. Perfect if unlikely combination of sour and bitter. Alright, I think I'm gonna do one more day and then I'm gonna stop there. Saturday, September 30th, 2023. Nico made me a driver to crash his truck filled with catnip suspected deal. That's funny. UFO previously spotted by Space Guard fighters. A very determined hot air balloon. Balloon with one L. Lamau. That's funny. The XX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. I see. Yo, let's look at the Tomo de Chill. Hello, person. Oh, it's Aqua. I'll get to you in a minute, Aqua. Good night, Lucas. Rachel, I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while to everyone. Georgie, I told my wife that she needs to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. I need to do that. I need to do that to Rocknar. Alright. Hello, Miss Aqua. Hi, Marista. How are you? Good, as usual. How about you? Honestly, lots of things have happened. Can I order something first, though? Of course. What would you like? Can you make me a cup of chai? Fuck. Tea. Actually. Tea. It's not tea, milk, ginger. I guess probably tea, milk, and cinnamon. I'm gonna try tea, milk, and cinnamon. Let's see. No! Trash it. Oh, I'm dumb. Wait. Already tea, milk, ginger, tea, milk, cinnamon. What about tea, ginger, and cinnamon? Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Masala chai, let's go! I did it, team! Spice tea from Southern Asia. What did I got a heart. Move to Seattle to achieve my dream of advanced technology as far as I can. Trying to find the place and person where I belong while doing something I love. Alright, here's a cup of masala chai for the lady with eclectic tastes. Hee hee. Thank you, it's delicious. Oh, she has two different kinds of nail polish. She has blue nail polish on one hand and purple on the other hand. How quirky. You're welcome. So, you were saying? Oh, right. It's just, I've been busy working on my game. I see. How's it going? Oh, it's pretty difficult, but I'll manage. I can do it. I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going, though? Oh, that, I rejected it, of course. There's no saving it, really. Which, is a shame. I truly like their games, but with all the shady requirements that they had, I could tell they looked down on us small developers. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher of this lot, I would have overlooked all of that. That's understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you. Well, it has to be fair for both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I tried negotiating with them because I wonder if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay? Please. Okay. But as I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insisted they were doing me a favor since I'm just a small developer. And that I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms, you know? Why do you keep saying oof? That sucks. I don't know. I don't like when people say oof. It doesn't sound like good faith to me. Right. Considering the unfair conditions they've expected me to accept, they could at least have been polite about it. Oof. Alan! I don't know, it sounds weird. It's not something I would say out loud. I doubt they care though. Yeah. That aside, Myrtle is coming here soon. Oh, that's great. So, you two made up already? Yes, hehehe. We apologize to each other. That's nice. I know I was probably being a little confusing. I didn't explain the context I applied to the situation very well, but she made it clear that she understood why I was anxious. And she apologized for assuming. That really helped. Now she's helping me speed up development. I'm happy to hear that. Truly, I'm happy for you. Well, here she comes. Heyo! Hi! Hi, Myrtle. We're just talking about you. We were shit talking about you. Okay. Nothing too terrible, I hope. Don't worry, only all the good stuff. Anyway, sorry, Barista, I won't be ordering today. What the shit? Oh, why? We don't have time. We're going to the expo sale, right? Oh, you're right. What do you mean, the expo sale? It's like 10 p.m, bro. Expo sale? Oh, we're hunting new parts for my PC. It's been a bit, slow lately. Stop installing malware! Don't fall for those Discord scams. Huh, a bit? She's joking, it's very much in death throes. If it were going, we're building a whole new setup. But, if you just want parts, I can always give you mine. But at this point, I'm not sure it'll be any help at all, to be honest with you. Yeah. No, you're right. It's time to move forward with the productivity. I've been putting off upgrading things for a while now. It really is time for a better setup. That's the spirit. Go big or go home. Hehe. Sorry, Barista. Seems like we have to go now. Thanks for the drink. I'll see you later. Yeah, take care. Okay, bye. See ya. Safe trip and good luck. Bye. Oh, somebody else just came in. Let's see. Guess I'll go over today's checklist. No time for a checklist. Oh, it's Henry. Oh, it's Gala. Oh wait, I need to give him the invitation. Well, hello, gentlemen. Hey, Barista. Barista. Nice seeing you there, Henry. It's been a while. How goes it? Good. I see you're doing good, too. As usual. What do you want to drink, Henry? It's on me. It's my treat. No, that won't do. Oh, why does he look so scared? Well, let's talk about bills later. Alright, what will it be? You first. No, you first. Okay, you sure? Okie dokie. I'll have what? STMJ. Oh my god, I forgot her to do this. So it's milk. Milk, ginger, honey. Milk, ginger, honey. That's it. And then when is CMJ coming up? What about you, Gala? It smells so nice. Spot on. Thanks, Barista. Including the egg. You're very welcome. What about you, Gala? How about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else with that? Well, what would you recommend? Anything from your tea line is fine. Oh, I see you have a new tea selection. Yes, we have blue pea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh? You should try Teja Rosella. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. Sounds familiar. It's ginger steep with rosella buds, another name for hibiscus. Anything else? It's a bit sweet. Interesting. I'll try it then, a Teja Rosella. Okay, Teja Rosella. It might be in a different order. I do not know. so pretty! I do need to give the invitation. RT. Let's go. Ah! I can't aim. I can't aim. Okay, good enough. Here we go. Oh, whoa. What's this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Lua's wedding invitation. Oh, really? Or hide. Oh, the date is really soon. Could you pass it along to him since I'm not sure when he'll be here? Okay, sure. Thank you. A piping cup of tea I have reserved for you. I mean, it's for hide, but you are also obviously invited, you dumbass. Thanks, bro. What do you think, Henry? Does it look any good? Uh-oh. It looks about right. It smells good too. Try it. Yep, it's good. Tastes like ginger. Glad I passed your impromptu test. Oh my god. That was so stressful. So what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Dude, you've been away for like 10 days. There's so much stuff happening. Something happened, didn't it? I guess you can say that. I think the officer is coming too, by the way. Alright. As for me, I'm just glad my fury is over. Are you okay though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Henry? Did you get your checkup? I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. Good. There's no doubt I need to slow down. I can feel it in my bones. Time is a harsh mistress, as they say. Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain, though. Why not? You know, my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh? I mean, compared to my prime... 50 years ago. Huh? I'm kidding. Truth is, my body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore. Oh, is that so? Yeah. The soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that. Like, you know, like today. I know the feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. Oh? It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. Yo, is it old people talking about their back hurting in the morning? No weather for joints hurting. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. Arthritis. Hey, being old. Well, lucky for you, ginger is great for sore muscles. Yeah. Yeah. Officer, oh yeah, I need to give him Riona's info. Did you see any ghosts today? Hey folks. The man of the hour. Hi, Georgie. Where's that one I miss? Some very important weather talk. Weather and coffee talk. Is that so? Sounds like I missed a ton then. How are you? How am I? I've seen some ghosts, but otherwise I'm fine. If you're talking about my case, well, I don't even know where to begin. Henry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? You know nothing. No? What are we talking about? Ursa, you should have primed him before I got here. My bad. In my defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gala mentioned it. Excuses? I'm only hearing excuses here. Well, I'll help explain it to Henry. In short, there's been a string of car vandalisms nearby. Blah, 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 blah. So he's trying to figure out if the tree being gone has anything to do with the case. And that's where we are now. Henry doesn't look pretty comfortable. Yeah, that's about it. That's a lot to take in. Anything new happened since? At least there's no thunder today. Well, I tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. I used my lighter and things happened. You mind backing up a bit? Feels like there's a lot of context missing here. Well, I'm warning you. Everything I'm about to tell you is real. As real as this game. It'll sound a little crazy, but no, I haven't lost it. I haven't lost my marbles just yet. Got it? Loud and clear. Alright, I told Barista about my lighter a while ago. How it might be connected to the fairy market we talked about before. Really? In what way? The lighter was my grandpa's, and there was a chance he bought it from there. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence, right? Oh, thunder. Anyway, my daughter likes this sort of mystery stuff, right? After talking to her about what's been going on, she believed my lighter was the key to making sense of all of this. And gave me some pointers. So, I went back there last night. To the spot, you know? Where the tree used to be. And I lit a few candles there and put the lighter right in the middle of it all. And I'll be honest, it was spooky as heck. The air was still and I felt tension in my head. Wasn't sure if it was just me being creeped out or if there was something else going on. Whatever it was, I thought I should leave it alone. So I followed my gut and got the heck out of there. Then what happened? It blew up. What the fuck? What? Huh? What? What do you mean, what? The lighter, it just blew up. Wait, his good luck charm blew up? What do you mean blew up? Well, I think we definitely need more context here. Well, I didn't see it because I was walking towards my car, you see, but I heard it. Huh. With a little whoosh, followed by a couple of clink, 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 clink. Huh? What kind of sound is that? You know, like something small metallic blew up. Wouldn't bang work better? No, that's a shot. Wouldn't want to confuse y'all with that. But, what is that? You know, Okay, whatever. And then what happened? Right, okay. Yeah, immediately looked back to see it had fallen over with its lid open. The flame was burning white. Oh, wow. Ain't gonna lie to y'all, I freaked the frick out. But before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner, walking towards the lighter. Did they see you? Yeah. They did. They inspected my lighter while I was just standing there. Then they asked me straight up, "Is this lighter yours, guy?" I said, "Yeah." Then I fired a question back. "Are you the ones who've been messing with cars around here lately?" And they said yes. Well, sounds like case closed. So they weren't ghosts? Hell nah, thank God for that. And who are they? Let's just say, they were close friends of the deceased. They're part of the fairy folk, but I didn't expect them at all. Didn't expect? Do you know them? Kinda. In fact, they own the gnome noms near my place. Oh wow. Did they know it was your car then? Nope, because I only order takeout. And I usually walk there. Well, what was the reason for all the vandalism then? Well, it all started because of broken promise. And we have to start way back for that. So there was something spooky about the lighter. But then there's the two guys who came for the cars. How did they deflate the tires so fast then? You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right? Yeah, the tragic hit and run. At the time, the court ruling practically let the driver off the hook outside the DUI charge. But it sparked a huge protest. Good. In response to it, the mayor at the time gave his word to the victim's family. They promised to keep the tree as a landmark for the community, and the vow was to be kept well after his tenure was over. But he died a few years ago, and we all know recently what happened to the tree. Oh, I see. So it was their attempt to keep the memory alive. Not just for their friend, but as remembrance of the injustice as well. And after all the urban renewals this city has gone through, it makes sense if the community that used to be there is gone by now. That's right. There used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartments in the area. Now it's filled with never-ending projects. Yep. Are you okay there, Gala? Oh, yeah, veteran housing. Who would know about it? Sorry. There's something about it that bothers me a bit. Like what? Their unique disposition after they pass. It bothers me that their own memories are insufficient to ensure their existence, and by failing to remember, we, the outside party, will also gradually lose track of their existence. It just doesn't feel right to me. I get what you mean. An odd erasure of existence. But apparently that's why they keep animals, you know? The Gnome's owners told me they have a large, massive thing in their place. Others even take care of multiple animals at once. Interesting. I suppose that's why some folk prefer living near the wilderness. But animals don't live long either. Right. But the erasure starts happening if they're completely forgotten, right? Something like that, I guess. I'm not sure. Right. Okay. But doesn't that normally happen anyway? How do we pay respects or remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestors, for example. It's our call, isn't it? Every April, Rachel and I would visit my wife's grave. We used to visit her grandparents' grave too, when my wife was still alive. If our extended family was visiting, they'd join us. We'd clean their gravestones, bring food, and have a feast while catching up. It's how Nekomumis honor the dead, and I'm sure other cultures have their own ways too. Right. I truly think continuing the tradition is something we do for ourselves, though, to remember the deceased and all the reasons they matter to us. So, except for the weird erased memory part, it sounds on par to me. It's the effort of the living to remember the dead anyway. Yeah, because the dead aren't going to remember themselves, they're dead. You're right. You're so damn right, bestie. Sorry, David. I borrowed your quote there. Unless you believe in life after death, memories of us, not for the dead. Yep. Exactly. It would be great if we could all remember and help each other. Because keeping track of any sort of history is a team effort. Since the best way to gain wisdom is to learn from the past, whether it's bad or good. Are we just going through, like, is it like the moment in the game when we all go through, like, platitudes about the past and remembering? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Speaking of the Gnome Nom's owners, though, what happened to them after all that? Alright, did you arrest them? No. Huh? Are you going to let them go? Not necessarily, but I got an idea on what I have to do. Right now, I'm just happy there are no ghosts involved. Still, it was truly something else. Yeah, what a night must have been. It is what it is. It is indeed what it is. Well, what's up, big guy? Something on your mind? Nah, nothing. A shame about that lighter of yours, though. Oh yeah, it's probably busted, right? That's the thing. It was just fine, not even a scratch. Oh really? But that thing blew up, didn't it? Like, oh, we even debated the sound effects and everything. As I said, it still works fine. So I don't know what else to tell you. I see. Are you gonna order something so I can give you Riona's contact info? You want to know what I think? No. It's haunted. No, it's not. The thing is definitely haunted. What are you talking about? The white flame is a little bit unnatural, I agree. And I remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here. Hey. A man is allowed to forget stuff as he gets older, no? As for the blowing up, it was probably a well-timed bad chemical reaction or something, right? This thing is real old after all. Well, if that's the case, you might want to stop carrying it around. It's gonna blow up in your face. At any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as coincidence, indeed. I still think it's a ghost, though. Shut it, Henry. Stop it. Shush. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least. Somebody's phone. Somebody's was vibrating, and so that made my controller vibrate, and I touched the joystick, and that moved the screen. I know. I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. Sorry to rush up. I'll see you all again next time. Bye. Sure. Have a safe trip. Nice to see you again, Henry. Take care. Bye. And he's gone. Let me move over there. Big guy. You know, all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. I still have my drink. Then one espresso for me. Okay. And then Riona's stuff. Here we go. Tomoda chill. Georgie. Favorite things: funny cup movies, non-dairy cakes, dislikes ghost. Trying to be a good father to 3 great kids in this ever-changing world and stay keeper for his lovely missus. What is the other Tomoda chill that I have? Is it Henry? Oh, it's Gala. Anything warm and made with tincture. He's easy to please. It's Miss Riona's number. She asked me to give it to you. She said she can help you find someone if you need it. Or if you need any information from her. I see. Well, I'm sure it'll come in handy. Thank you. Here's your espresso, officer. Thanks. Nom nom. Great as always. So, what's next, officer? What's your plan after this? Other than talking to them? I guess I'll focus on the rumors. Word is going around that cars are being messed up there. That's kind of expected though, isn't it? There's no point in adding to the citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over, and I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history. You're right. There's nothing like rumors. Without it being stopped, they'll just spiral out of control. I do have a question for you though. Which do you prefer? Wild rumors or bad press? That's a tough one. There's no limit to what wild rumors can become or how far they'll go. The press can shape a story, report it, and many will believe it as a truth. Both are warring in their own ways. Yeah, fair point. But what if we combine them? Huh? Rumor, truth, and press. If we somehow combine them, then I think I have a plan. A crazy one, but a plan nonetheless. Maybe y'all can also add to it. Huh? Sure. It'll take a while to explain though. Well, I will be here all night. I got time. Alright then. Okay, I need to drink some water if I'm gonna have to talk for a bit. Brace yourself, folks. It's gonna be a doozy. Ah, I see. Okay. Being the energizing companion during those late night working hours. Looks like coffee, milk, and honey. Is that how the day ended? That's how the day ended. Oh, okay. I thought we would know about the plan. Sunday, October 1st, 2023. Wait a minute. Let me... Never mind. Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular among young adults. Box office movie High Weapon his astonishing 2 billion worldwide. What Generation Z really wants an independent survey. Wait. Coffee Talk episode 2 dates. This is Sunday, October 1st. Okay. So, including Sunday, there are 3 days. I'm gonna start describing a gnome diet. You're eating vegan food, Alan? Really? And only getting protein from shakes? Like protein powder? Vegetarian? Oh, I see. I see. Yes, gnome diet. You're a garden gnome. You're a garden gnome. I see. What do you mostly use for protein then? I guess protein powder, tofu, what else? Beans? Beans? Protein powder? I see. I don't remember. I need to look up how much protein you need per day, per kilo. Is it like 1 gram of protein per pound per day or something like that? Or 1 gram of protein per kilo? I don't remember. Well, I remember there is something 180 grams a day. I see. That's a lot. That's a lot. The protein powder that I have right now is 27 grams of protein per scoop. So that would be... Wait. Calculator, please help me. 180 divided by 2. That would be like 7 scoops of protein powder. Holy fuck. That would be the only thing I eat all day. This is not vegan. Protein... No. No. I don't. I have dairy-based protein powder, like milk-based protein powder now. I finished my vegan protein powder and I bought peanut butter and chocolate flavored protein powder a while ago. I'm still working through it. It's super sweet. Like, I guess they used stevia and artificial sweetener, and it's very sweet. It's sweeter than my previous protein powder. And I do mix it with a little bit of cocoa powder. I don't add sugar to cover up the bitter flavor of the protein. Oh yeah, probably, yeah. But yeah, I mix it up with some cocoa powder sometimes to like give it a more chocolatey taste. Yeah, I'm still working through it, but I'm also trying to eat less, and a protein shake, just the protein itself, and adding a little bit of oat milk or something, it already makes it 200 calories. So yeah, I'm trying to eat less everywhere else so I can make space for the protein powder, but I don't really want to drink the shake if I'm not hungry. So I don't know, it's hard. I'm trying to cut down on other foods to make space for it. That's hard. You're trying to be in calorie deficit? I guess I'm trying to lose weight, but the thing is I have been very how do I put it? I haven't been very disciplined about it. I'm not targeting like I wanna eat. I'm not targeting I want to ingest 500 calories per day, like less. Like I'm not targeting a 500 calorie deficit per day or something like that, or 200 or that matter. I'm trying to vaguely shrink my portions. So for example, for the protein powder, I would use a little bit less milk and a little bit more water, or when having food like during the day. I try to I drink like applesauce pouches as I eat applesauce as snacks, for example. You're not counting? No, I'm not counting. I used to count when I was really like before when I wanted to lose weight. I used to count, but I can't be bothered right now because well, first I have to make food for 2 people, and I could be weighing my portions to know roughly how much I'm eating. But I feel like right now I'm mostly trying to have smaller portions. And I think by snacking less, I'm already a little bit... I'm already eating less than I used to. It's not very... It's not very structured. Structured is the word I'm looking for. But I'm getting there. I think the important thing right now for me is that I need to eat fewer carbs and either fill with protein or fill with like vegetables, like less starch, less starchy carbs. That's mostly that. Eating less is difficult regardless. I know. Then I get hangry, or I want to eat stuff, and then I'm like, ugh. I want to eat things, but I shouldn't, and I'm just like, oh my god. So yeah, it's. But I think replacing, like drinking more water or having snacks that are less calorie dense help, because sometimes I'm just like, just want to like chew on something or like eat. I'm eating a snack because it's crunchy, not because I want to eat something, if that makes sense. Like, not because I'm hungry. So yeah, eating less is difficult, and I feel really bad for the people around me. And I know if I were a bit more structured in my diet, it would be easier for me to lose the weight that I want to lose. But at the same time, I don't want to. I guess I want to have healthy eating habits rather than having some structure and then letting it go and then having some more structure again and then you go. Carrots are good for munching. True! Especially from Bunny. Also bought some peas. You know, a pea pod with peas inside, like fresh peas. It's so good. It's just that what's it called? Processed snacks are easier to eat. Well, for carrots, I have to go in the fridge, I have to wash the carrots, sometimes I have to peel them, blah blah blah. While some processed food is just like, you open the packaging and you just inhale the thing, but that's not. Yeah. The good thing is that it's summer, so it's easy to find less processed snacks. Like, it's cherry season, and I'm just eating cherries all the time. It's so expensive, but I love cherries. Cherries, blueberries, carrots, peas. It's now is a great time. Alright, I think I'm done for the day. I am done for the day. Next stream is going to be on Tuesday. Re-clears. Yeah, Tuesday re-clears. That's pretty much it. Hopefully we can get 11 and 12 done on Tuesday in 3 hours instead of doing Tuesday and Wednesday. But let's see. Alright. Thanks for watching and for the carrot tip. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye-bye.